We first noticed that Kate was having issues with school when her reading scores weren't what we had hoped they would be. Kate's always been a very bright young lady, and she had made comments like, "The tests are telling me that I'm dumb, but I know that I'm not." And when iRead came around for third grade and Kate did not pass, it was a stressful situation for her especially, but for us as parents as well. And we knew that it wasn't a lack of academic ability. We knew that there was something else that just wasn't registering correctly. And by the grace of God, we talked to another parent who was going through vision therapy, and she gave us some literature, and we began to investigate Indiana Vision Center and decided that we would talk to Dr. Myers and get Kate an appointment.
We discovered early on reading with Kate some of her struggles, and her frustrations turned into some of our frustrations as well, because she was skipping lines, she was inverting words, she was doing things that were frustrating for her and for us as well. We were telling Kate to please just read the words. Don't make things up, please just read the words. And she was reading the words as she saw them, but she was seeing it different than what we were seeing. So her frustrations also became ours. And then we really discovered how tough the iRead and iStep and some of the testing was for her, even though she is a very bright young lady.
Every time I go to the eye doctor, I'd always say I'm going to get glasses, and I'd always have 20/20 vision. And my parents were like, well, but like they didn't know what to do, and it bothered me, and I'd always tell them that I knew I'm going to get glasses, and I never would.
Why do you think you needed glasses?
Because I couldn't see words as much as everybody else could, and I was at a lower grade in my reading because I read slower, and I always had to point, but now I don't have to because I can read better.
And I think the frustrating thing for me was I'm an educator, and I many times say, how could I have not seen this in my own child? And through these steps, it has helped me as an educator look at other students and say, maybe this is something that they're dealing with as well. And I think that has benefited me personally, but seeing the gains that this little gal has made was well worth this whole process.
And she worked really hard at it. She did. There are times it's not an easy process, and it's a long process, and some nights when everybody's had that full day, some days mom and dad didn't feel like really buckling down and doing therapy, and Kate would help keep us on track.
Mm-hmm.
And there were a lot of nights that she would really push the issue, and there were some nights that Kate didn't want to have anything to do with it. Mom and dad had to put her foot down, so it was quite a process. It was a lot of hard work, but the gains have just been tremendous, and we could not be any more pleased.
I think the other thing is we were skeptical. We wanted, I don't know that we were really looking for a quick fix, but we wanted to know if there was something wrong, what if we missed. And so when we heard about Indiana Vision Center, we didn't just take Dr. Myers for what he had said. We investigated families who were in the process. We talked to other optometrists in this area, and we talked to people who had been through vision therapy. We got those contacts, and everyone was having the same results. If you put the time in and you put forth the effort, you're going to see the benefits that are tremendous. And it's changed her life and ours, and we're just very proud of her.
I really enjoy coming here every week and seeing Sarah, and she always pushes me to do my best, and I think it's great.
Very good. Well, we're very proud of you here.
There you go.